Hi, I'm Leslie Campione, Chair of the Lake County Board of County Commissioners. I would like to thank you for joining me and my fellow commissioners for the 2020 State of the County Address. 2020 has presented our county and the rest of the world with challenges that we've never seen before. The Lake County Board and staff have spent the year dedicated to the safety of our residents and the stability of our local economy, while continuing essential services by implementing creative initiatives and leveraging technology. Teamwork and collaboration have been key in moving Lake County forward through the challenges presented by the COVID-19 pandemic. I am truly inspired by what our community has been able to accomplish and our ability to unite and respond. On behalf of the Lake County Board of County Commissioners, I am pleased to present the 2020 State of the County, Moving Forward Together.
2020 has been an unprecedented year for Lake County, and in fact for much of the rest of the world. We've faced numerous challenges that we have never before been confronted with, and I am profoundly proud of Lake County's team of professionals. In the face of adversity, we have continued to provide all county services by implementing creative initiatives, leveraging technology, and adapting processes to best serve the public. Not only have we been adept at maintaining the services that are so critical to our communities, economy, and lifestyle in Lake County, we've also ensured that we continued our forward momentum. Lake County has thrived in the areas of infrastructure, economic growth, public services, and public safety.
In early 2020, Lake County began a multi-phase project to improve our aging and deteriorating roadway infrastructure and upgrade sidewalks and stormwater channels. The road improvement project is being funded by existing sales tax revenue and helps support Lake County's transportation network by addressing the most urgent needs in an efficient and fiscally responsible way. More than 40 miles of roadways were repaved this year during the project's first phase. Miracle League Field and the Boundless Playground at Lake Idemere Park promote a quality recreational experience for visitors with diverse abilities. To further support this experience, the county constructed a new recreation building and renovated the existing facility. The project was funded with sales tax revenue, park impact fees, and private contributions. Manufacturing makes up 7% of our local economy and is key to fostering a more diverse and sustainable workforce. In collaboration with the City of Leesburg, we were able to add Diversitech to our roster of manufacturers creating one-of-a-kind products sold both locally and globally. The company produces HVAC products and will bring more than 25 high-paying jobs to the area, while also investing in the community through on-site capital improvements and incentive programs. We were pleased to also welcome Amazon to Lake County with an addition to its Last Mile delivery program. Amazon's Last Mile Distribution Center, located in Groveland, will bring hundreds of new full-time and part-time jobs, as well as provide opportunities with independent contractors with Amazon Flex, which gives Lake County residents the freedom to work for themselves and create their own schedules. The facility will also help support Lake County's entrepreneurial spirit with its Amazon Delivery Service Partner Program. The decisions of Amazon and Diversitech to join our local economy further validate Lake County's economic appeal and our major milestones toward enhancing economic growth and establishing resilience. The Lake County Board of County Commissioners continued its commitment to local businesses in working with the Lake County Tax Collector to repeal business tax receipts in unincorporated Lake County. The tax was previously required for any entity to operate in the county, and the removal of this process makes it easier to conduct business in Lake County. Our procurement office hosted a webinar to share insights and best practices for attaining government contracts. The webinar was designed to help business owners and contractors identify bid opportunities, gain an understanding of government purchasing, and successfully bid on projects with Lake County, surrounding counties, and municipalities. To alleviate overcrowding and to better care for pets as they await new homes, Lake County began construction on a no-kill animal shelter this year. The facility, which is being paid for with sales tax revenue, features designated areas for animals to interact with adoptive families, and it has both indoor and outdoor play areas. Thanks to thoughtful planning and consideration, the facility was constructed to support best practices for sheltering and streamlined maintenance and cleaning processes. The shelter also has a classroom that will facilitate courses for up-and-coming veterinary assistants. Through a partnership with Lake Technical College, students will get first-hand experience before moving on to work within the community. The Office of Library Services continues its mission to serve as a gateway to the world of information by expanding its collection of digital and physical resources. With the addition of the Eustis Memorial Library, all 16 libraries are now part of the Lake County Library System. This addition further expands the library system's collection, and Eustis Memorial Library patrons now have access to the resources available through the Lake County Library System. Lake County's Office of Transit Services rolled out a new look on its Lake Express bus fleet with an additional revenue stream that does not impact Lake County taxpayers. The county began selling advertising space on transit vehicles to support transit operations and to raise public awareness of county programs. The Office of Transit Services also completed Phase 1 of its multi-year plan to improve accessibility and security at Lake Express bus stops. Shelters or large concrete pads were installed to increase accessibility, and enhancements like benches, trash containers, and solar-powered security lighting were installed to create safer environments for patrons waiting to ride buses. Lake County Development Services began offering one-stop permitting, a new and improved workflow that streamlines the services of Lake County's Office of Building Services and the Office of Planning and Zoning. Customers are met with personalized assistance and dedicated staff members who help guide customers through the process. With increased staff training, phone support, and software upgrades to provide an optimal customer experience, Lake County now provides a higher level of service to its nearly 14,000 walk-in customers each year. As mosquitoes started to populate sooner than expected due to this year's warmer spring temperatures, the Environmental Services Division began mosquito spray treatments. To keep residents informed of spray schedules, text and email alerts were made available through Alert Lake, and spray schedules could be tracked using the interactive mosquito map. Additionally, residents can request treatments for their specific areas, and those with chemical or agricultural sensitivities can request spray exclusions. The Office of Emergency Management monitored and supported several severe weather events this year, including the January tornado near Okahumpka. The team, along with Lake Support and Emergency Recovery, also known as LASER, were deployed to help residents and businesses recover from the damage. Always prepared for disasters, the Lake County Emergency Management Team strives to keep the public informed and up to date through events like Severe Weather Awareness Week, which raises awareness concerning potential hazards that could adversely affect individuals, their property, and their communities. The campaign encourages residents to employ safe practices and create a personalized safety action plan. The Office of Fire Rescue received a grant from the federal government to add 15 new firefighters and increase staffing in support of its strategic plan. The grant also aids in ongoing efforts to meet national standards for fire suppression and emergency medical operations to help keep residents protected from potential dangers. Lake County Fire Rescue also welcomed 2 new fire trucks this year, including Squad 8 at Fire Station 76 in Yalaha, which is equipped for handling hazardous materials, and Engine 15 in Eustis, which is outfitted with all-wheel drive so that it can traverse unpaved terrain to approach brush fire operations and other rural sites. Each year, the Office of Fire Rescue goes above and beyond to save countless lives from fires and other disasters. In one heartwarming instance this year, our firefighters were informed that while the homeowners were not inside during a house fire, their pets were. Our firefighters took action to find 4 cats inside the home and used pet oxygen masks to help them recover from the smoke inhalation.
This year's accomplishments are a true reflection of the commitment that I and the talented and dedicated staff of York County government have to ensuring that the services are provided and that projects and initiatives are advanced, even in the most challenging of times. We learned and experienced much in 2020, which will inspire and empower all of us to achieve even more in Lake County in 2021.
COVID-19 has significantly impacted our families, our daily lives, and the way that we do business. But it hasn't stopped us. Instead, it has challenged us to find new ways of doing things to continue providing services in the most efficient ways possible. I'd like to highlight some of this year's accomplishments and thank our staff for their hard work, innovative problem solving, and tireless efforts to continue our commitment to providing quality public services. Back in March, the Office of Building Services worked with Communications and Information Technology to expand and enhance online permitting services. Their efforts helped to ensure the availability of building services while the state stay-at-home order was in effect, and reduced the need for in-person visits when our offices reopened to the public. Staff continued permit processing while providing support and help to guide customers through the new system. We installed physical barriers in service areas to help protect customers and staff. Plexiglass was also installed in our Lake Express buses, and rider fares were suspended through the spring to prevent contact spread. Transit services, together with our library system and local city and town halls, have distributed nearly 80,000 free masks to the public. Emergency management has led the charge in our response to the pandemic, working in conjunction with the Florida Department of Health of Lake County. From their efforts to secure PPE for area hospitals and first responders, to developing and maintaining strategic partnerships for testing and resource distribution, our team has been working diligently to support public health and safety in Lake County. An agreement between Adult Medicine of Lake County and the Lake County government to provide nasal swab and rapid testing, as well as antibody COVID testing, enabled us to expedite the availability of low-cost testing for our residents. Additionally, our collaborative efforts with the Florida Department of Health and the Florida Division of Emergency Management helped to further support our goal of making testing available to residents throughout Lake County. To inform residents of testing availability, Geographic Information Services developed a testing site locator map. With the response from our community, Lake County became one of the leading Central Florida counties in testing per capita, with 25% of the residents tested through the end of October. The data collected was critical in helping us to identify and prevent community spread. We were happy to extend the county's contract this year to continue working with Lake Support and Emergency Recovery, also known as LASER, as the organization continues its mission to help strengthen disaster recovery throughout a coordinated, community-wide approach that our residents count on. LASER worked with Lake County Corrections Textile Program in coordination with the Lake County Sheriff's Office to create and distribute more than 35,000 cloth face coverings. Volunteers donated more than 323,000 hours in working with mass distribution, holding blood drives throughout the Lake County community, as well as working with churches, businesses, and agencies to distribute needed PPE. LASER staff and volunteers also worked with local food pantries to create food drives that helped residents who were impacted by COVID-19, donating over 312,000 meals with a total value of $661,560. In addition to serving on the front lines providing life-saving efforts, our emergency medical services staff have completed additional training to work with the Florida Department of Health to administer COVID tests at mobile sites, group homes, and correctional institutions. When PPE, or personal protective equipment, was in short supply, Lake County Fire Rescue acted quickly to establish a mask sterilization unit that extends the life of N95 masks used by first responders. From promoting safe practices and guidelines to sharing available resources with residents and businesses, communication has played an integral role in our response to COVID-19. The Office of Communications actively engaged with users on social media to answer questions, address concerns, and inform the public. As part of our ongoing commitment to government transparency, COVID-19 data and updates from the board were shared regularly. When the stay-at-home order was issued, we published content to promote the well-being of our residents, hosted virtual library events, and produced virtual tours to highlight the natural resources and beauty of Lake County. When the order was lifted, we featured local businesses that were taking measures to promote public safety and engaged our business community to better understand their challenges as they related to COVID-19. ReopenLake.com was launched to provide residents and businesses with local guidance concerning the state's phased reopening plan, as well as information about Lake County Assistance Program funded by CARES Act grants. When CARES Act funds became available, the board was able to allocate over $36 million in CARES Act funding to assist residents and businesses negatively impacted by the pandemic. On February 21st, we were honored to be joined by Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and family members of the Groveland Four as we dedicated a monument in their honor. Community leaders and local officials gathered to remember Charles Greenlee, Walter Irvin, Samuel Shepard, and Ernest Thomas. The monument serves as a reminder to guard and protect the rights guaranteed by our Constitution and to stand up for due process and equal protection under the law for all people. While unprecedented, 2020 has revealed the unwavering resilience of our residents and our community as a whole. There's a special quality in a community where autonomy and individuality are embraced, but there is no hesitation to help others in need, where freedom of thought is encouraged and not suppressed, where we can have civil discourse and debate about different issues that we see from different perspectives, with a willingness to listen and to learn from each other. Over the last year, I've seen this quality in action in many different ways. It is this strength, the ability to unify when it matters most, that will continue to move Lake County forward in a positive direction for many years to come.